Yo yo, what's up, everybody? My mic arm broke, so if the mic stuff is weird today, is yeah, there's a hole in it. Yeah, let me drop the link really quickly in the thing for this. Let's grab that. I didn't stay till 2 a.m. for this, brother. You guys are crazy. Wait, I forgot how to type. I want. That's not a whatever. There we go. Okay. I fixed some things and I added an extension in the drop. All right, let's just get started, right? I don't think. Oh my God, discontinue. Damn, we got a good squad in here. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh. Nice. Ooh. Very sick. Okay, I guess if you want to keep stylistically the hats, because I think I said this the last time I heard this, which is like, I think the hats need to be louder. If you want to keep the hats like this, that's fine. But like, I do think that like having the hats more in front will just sound like more energetic. And maybe they just need one or two extra layers. Like, it might just be that they sound a bit tinny and you need extra layers. You have nothing to show. Get out of the stream. If you can only fucking watch if you bring something. Second drop should be house, to be honest. I like this though. I see what you mean, it could be house, but other than that, I really don't got much to say. It's like nice. Okay, this build feels a bit weird though. I feel like you gotta mess with the vocal a bit timing wise, because like here it does not work. It feels so out of place. Yeah, we're starting to like he's just trying to catch up to the beat. Like, I think the build just needs to be longer. Because also here, when you're going for this thing, it's just too short to pick up any real momentum. It's funny that momentum is a thing that also exists in music. It's like weird. We usually associate it with like physics. But it does exist in music as well. There's a sort of psychological momentum. Which is mostly because of anticipation, where we're like, we have a feeling like we're going somewhere. I think this is why the Dash Star VAP remix is so good, is because there's such a sense of like oh my God, it's coming, like we're like going somewhere and you feel like you're going somewhere, but it's still fun. Chinese or Japanese, it's all about good ears. True. Dash WAP had me on edge, bro. Yeah, that's the point. I'm confused. Are you saying that it's not supposed to do that, or no? Like, okay. I genuinely don't know what else I can say. I think that's kind of it. Hopefully that's helpful. I'd like to hear the full arrangement of this, by the way. I think that should be the next thing you do. It's just like do full arrangement of nothing to send. Well, clearly that's a fucking lie, unless it's a bait. This is nice though. I like this harmony. Come geekin'. Mike Williams on lead? Kind of. I think it has more of like the kawaii bounce lead feeling. The Rents A chords. One on Quadron soon. Is that a label? I think I've seen that label before somewhere. But I have no idea. I'm like, now I'm out of touch with what all the underground labels are. Yeah, nice harmony. Overall cool vibe, but it would obviously need to be developed. But it's cute. I like it. I wonder what a break like this should sound like. Is that a label is wild? They're insane. Now I need to like look this up. Quadron. This one? Ah, interesting. Cool. Sorry, that made me laugh. Oh my god, what a beautiful label. I love this label. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, speaking of a week and a half, I know I literally haven't made a single preview, but I've had a very, very busy week. I probably still could have fit it in, but like, I'll put out a preview soon for the next release, because it's really sick. I wanna get high with Kyocon. That would be a little crazy. I don't know, would it be that fun? Yes, sir. Do you have Haze's submission? Yeah, I think I saw it in there. I think I saw it in there, guys. Alright. Note, alright, let's read this caption. Is it unhinged? Note the user Yujo sent the vocals and piano over at Excel's Discord. They were not made by us, but since we make something sound much better. Oh, okay. Cool. Some collaborations. Pod Battle Pass. Whoa. Damn, okay, not what I was expecting. I really love this break. This break is so sweet. I wonder if I'm not sure in what sense you guys got the I'm assuming the piano here is a sample. My personal preference would be to have the notes more spread out timing wise, because here it sounds a little too much like dung, 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 dung. Like it's a little too clean. Actually, it doesn't sound humanized enough. Like on some ones it's fine, and then on some ones I'm like, oh, this feels like just all the notes are hitting at the same time, and especially important for the style, so you get that human played feeling. And sometimes it can even be like more of just an artistic thing where it's like I sometimes do this where I'll delay one note by like probably at most like an eighth, because then at some point it just starts to become like melody, which is fine as well. But it sometimes that's really like a lot to make. This is one of those things where it doesn't make your track more complex, but it adds depth, and those are things that you really want to find. Because if you think about like some of the most like high level tracks, it's all about these like details that don't make it harder to listen to, in the sense that you need more brain power. Like you can get it immediately, but it makes the whole thing deeper. I like this as well, this percussion coming in, because it needs a little bit of movement. Add majestic sounding chords. When you crack drummer voice, did I just hit like a massive bone knuckle crack into the mic? Did I do that? Maybe later I'll drop a couple more. FL Studio strum feature. If you have the newer versions of FL Studio as well, the humanized feature is pretty decent. But I find this never gets you like 100% of the way there. I think on this drop, I feel like I am missing like just chords. I'm missing that feeling of like lushness, because you've got the main elements here for sure. Like it has interesting nostalgia for like 2015 future based type of stuff, but it doesn't sound like that, which is really good. It's really, really good that it doesn't sound just like a copy of that. It sounds quite fresh. And yeah, I would work on the chords a bit, because the filtered chords are cool. It just needs to be like, yeah, boost the chords. Holy shit. I'm missing chords at one ah. And Joe. I'm gonna pull up to this house music with my Lamborghini Trofeo Evo 2. Dude, I love the Trofeo series. They just look so mean. Look so mean. That's kind of what's on my mind right now. I just realized the A part doesn't have a clap. I actually like that a lot. I think, yeah, aside from making the chords louder, give them some layers will be good. Let loose. Does anyone else see like a pair of butt cheeks here? I'm really sorry, Arazy, but like my brain is just like, and then the star is like covering the gooch. It's just like, it's too much. Bubba. I mean, I guess that's just like my first thought. I was like, huh. Can you tell me if the mix is at least okay, and how does the master feel, and how can I improve it? Right now it's at minus 7.16 loofs. Do you think I need to gain loudness? If so, how can I gain it without destroying the quality? Okay, this is actually going to be a very fun feedback, because I think there's a lot I can say to this, because I've spent a lot of time thinking about it. All we ever do is fight. Oh, this one, yeah. Is my ID sent? Didn't we listen to yours, Nari? Oh. Sorry, Nari. We'll get to yours next. I promise. Okay, so I would say the mix here still needs a good amount of work. And it's not even this like crazy out of whack. I think a lot of the elements are like I guess as you say, like okay. But like we're missing for sure bass. Like you need bass in here. If we compare this to this, just listen to the difference in the amount of sub. I think even this one, this has like more sub than yours. So I would say, do you want to hear some generic boss music I made for a Roblox game? Yeah, go for it. I'll start a GoFundMe so I can actually buy a decent laptop. Let's go. I feel like you should sell your graphic designs though. Like just start with something very entry level, because low key the cover you made for yourself is like really sweet. Go Shark Tank. Loki, fuck with this. What about mine? Yeah, yours is in there, Alvin. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah. So once you get the bass sorted out with this, I think it's gonna sound already a lot different. Because right now it's missing bass and it's also missing some like. That's boosting the sub by like 8 dB though, so you really need to take care of it in the mix. And as far as mastering, here's the thing. You're focusing on it way too early. So I don't know how much I've talked about mastering before, but it's one of those things where everybody has this like boogeyman impression of what mastering is, because everyone's like, oh yeah, like basically mastering is something that used to have a lot of additional importance on it, because it was the last thing you would do before you like cut the vinyls and distributed like the CDs. Like it's before you would physically sell the hard copies, like, you know, on physical copies of these pieces of music, it would go through mastering. So there's a substantial amount of work done there to make sure that they were properly prepared for these different mediums, because you would do a different master for the vinyl than you would do for the CD, than you might do also for if you were gonna, you know, if it was mixed on tape or whatever, right? So that was part of the mastering engineer's job, was to take care of all of these things, and now it's pretty much just make loud, do final touches. So if you have problems here, which, I mean, this track is like just not ready to be mastered. If you feel like it's difficult to listen to because it's not loud enough, just throw a master on like a limiter. Do not gain much into your limiter. Like if your limiter is doing more than like 1 or 2 dB, personally, I would say like you should address it in your mix and make sure it's coming in fairly chill. Could have added Pro L and OTT and called it a day. Do not add OTT to your master. It's not what it's made for. Sorry. I'll touch JetGPC slave to what? That's crazy. My limiter is doing minus 2.6. Yeah, like that's fine. Probably will change as you work on the mix. So yeah, don't think too much about the mastering. And like if you hit minus 7.6 loofs and it sounds good to you, then that's fine. The the loose is like a good reference. It's really nice when you're comparing tracks, because sometimes it can be difficult to tell what's your perception of how loud something is, and in a measured sense how loud it is. Now there are still discrepancies between how loud you think something is and how loud something gets measured at, but you know, park that for now. Just focus on getting the mix in. Also in here, the vocal is just not loud enough. I would also like to hear like the main vocal, like the vocal in the middle. Maybe it's just because of the frequencies are so similar on the chords. But yeah, everything sounds like this in the mix. Like there's not much high end, there's not much low end for the break, and then there's like the vocal and chords like kind of overlapping a lot in the middle. Hell yes, as in heaven, no. Damn. I don't use limiters either, don't worry. See, discontent, for you, that's a problem. Because your tracks are usually ready to get a little bit of limiting. You can also just get away with saying it's a stylistic choice and then no one comes after you. Yeah, I would look at this mix, and mostly I think you just need to reference other tracks and listen to like, okay, what are the frequency differences between this, for example, and obviously it should be something a bit more similar to what this track is, but yeah, that will help you a lot, I think, get an idea for where you need to go with it. Technically, I do my mastering and the mixing, so I don't put anything on the actual master. What does that mean, NSJ? Kyokan, I'm your queso fan? I'm gigantic. Oh, God. Like, my tracks are already loud without a master. Yeah, and this is why every big artist, well, maybe not everyone, but most of them are going to be like, hey, guys, don't worry about the master, because... And anybody who's trying to like sell you like, this is my perfect mastering chain that gets all my tracks perfect every time, is selling you something. They are selling you something. They are not, they don't know. I'm gonna be real, like, they probably don't know that much. Because it's very easy to throw a big limiter and like a couple of plugins and like an OTT, and a lot of people will just be like, oh my god, it sounds amazing, and then in a year's time, you're going to be like, what the fuck is that? So I'm going to try to do my best to like tell you guys the things that I wish I knew. Can I get a burger with a large fryoka? There's this like $1,000 compressor on it. Yeah, sure. That never does anything. There are compressors, I'm sure, that are worth that. Not even I'm sure. Like I know are worth thousands of dollars, but they're completely useless if you're not good. Like, you know what I mean? It'd be like buying tools to become like the Michelangelo of sculptors, and you spend $20,000 on it, but you've never sculpted a day in your life, or like you took a pottery class once, and you're like, I'm ready for the shit. It does not matter how expensive your tools are. It's just you need to get skilled first before it means anything. OTT, I'm glad OTT is free. Yes, just please don't use it to like think that you're mixing. OTT is a sound design tool. I will die on this hill. Alright, now let me do you right. Might change the break. Interesting. Let's take a listen. This is like highly detuned reeds. Don't listen to the propaganda. 5 sound goodizer. This is a cool idea though. I really like this. Ooh. Where is it? That's so cool. Damn. This is so sick. This is cool though. Okay. Okay. I really like this break. I love these little, like, I like the overall tone of this. This is, like, quite unique. I don't think I've heard this. Oh, there's so much going on in the chat today. You guys are typing a lot. Also, I love, I don't know where I saw this before. I love that Dirty Octopus has, like, figured out how to add the Japanese keyboard to his thing, and now he's, like, going crazy. If I was Nari, this is the type of stuff I would make too, for real. Yeah, I really like this style, Nari. I really like this. I feel like this is you kind of figuring out your angle on this, and I really like it. It feels fresh. Nari best track? Mm-hmm. Thought you was putting the copy pasta in there. Only in Balkans. Is Enron going to still make the arts? No. As far as I know, no. Last time I checked in with him, he was quite busy because he's starting university. So, no. But I found someone else to do art. I mean, for the next release, Discontent made his own art. Funnily enough, he was like, "Check this shit out." It's like, "Oh, okay." Dude, some retro future style pitch shift in the second drop. Ooh, you're kind of right though. Asunder retro future. Are Asunder the ones that? I don't think it was them that coined the term. Hey, Kyoki, did you get my ID? I will check it in a second. I'm learning Japanese. Welcome to the club. Yahoo! Yahoo! Nesby. Yeah, it was Nesby. What a lad. Are we sure it was Nesby, though? I mean, now that 3 of you guys have said it, I don't believe you anymore. Now it's kind of suspicious. Let the chords start off down in pitch and go to normal. Oh, yeah. Okay, so everyone's talking about the pitch bend stuff. I kind of see... Okay, so first of all, I think the mix still needs to get dialed in, where it feels like there's still a lot of high end. And just for like reference, I'd like to use something a little more like this. Part of it is just like some of the leads have a lot of high end, other things don't. I actually would like to hear you add some. I know this is gonna like feel like I'm breaking character, but trust me, this is like, I'm being serious here. I think you need to add a little more width to the mids of your basses, because if you listen to them, they're like actually super mono. So I would say like either through imaging, through imaging you can either make the basses wide in synth and then make sure that your low end is closer to mono, or like mono at like 150 and below. Or you can go with an imager and just make the basses you already have just a little bit wider. Just because they feel like it actually feels a little weird that it's like there's no width on them at all. Kind of like Bad Reputation, not gonna lie. Kieran, I feel like you give feedback to music on every single stream. Oh, rip a hot tub stream when? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, when are we gonna... Wait, we should do... I need to start calling people who think might have hot tubs, because we need to do feedback in the hot tub. Okay, I guess I could tell this story. This is like super random, but one time I got added to a call, and the first thing I see is Doxed sitting in the hot tub looking straight at the camera, and I have no idea what I'm joining into. I just get like a random call, and then all of a sudden I just see this absolute Giga Chad just in the bathtub, just like playing IDs and shit, and I'm like, huh? I thought I entered the wrong call. It was like crazy. Anime Ocean Beach Ball episode. We could do that. What if we did like the Future Bounce version? Where we like go to the beach and like we like have a nostalgic Future Bounce obligatory episode. Could be cool. Anyway, break wise, I actually like this as well. I don't know why, but that reminded me of Kanki, that like harmony. I really like the breakdown. Yeah, I would just keep working on this mix and stuff. I think even the arrangement is pretty solid. I like this as well. Works with the vocal. Does feel like the vocal is a little bit muffled, but I think that comes down more to the original thing. All right, let me keep moving on, because I could probably talk about like find tiny things to talk about forever. I would attempt to make a Future Bounce song. Do it. All right, Painful 2024 9/28 ID night. I did see you sent two. I will add yours to the end. Gokon will do number if he makes me... What? What does that mean? Did you sing this? Whoa. I got jump scared. When bro does not set track to private. Yeah, hell yeah. I like the like, I don't know, this always reminds me of like what's his name? Like Great Milk, or is it Thatcher Blackwood as well? The guy from Alaska who has like not a super similar type of voice, but like doing the same type of like emo-ish type of singing, and I don't know how to describe it. It has its very unique flavor to it, but it's very cool. I think though you could just make the mix like way wetter, because right now it's very dry. I mean, you could leave it like that. I think if you are gonna leave it like that, you kind of want to mix it in a way that makes it sound like it's someone's phone recording of something going on in the corner of the room. I think that would just be more interesting. Kyokan will commit arson if number plays G6/9 followed by F7 add 9 while Elon Musk watches SpaceX 9. I don't know. Me neither. Extra tone drop, please. This is a formal request. Oh, we got the Alvin Moves ID. Let me just quickly add add all the new submissions in. We'll do this, we'll do this, and we'll do this. Dalan Matson. Okay, let's do this. There. Okay. The Octopus track was not found. We also got another one. Okay, we'll take a listen to this one after the end. All right, let's take a listen. Whoa! So many energy to start. Riser, yeah. Woo! Nice. Ooh, nice. Whoa. Super cool. The riser, I know you'll fix at some point. Like get the build in somewhere. A little more. That makes sense. I feel like maybe I'd want to hear a little more sub across the whole thing. And then also here, if you just make like a nice sub with that like really loud like second harmonic, so like 150 hertz-ish harmonic, I think it'd sound really nice under this. I mean, you kind of have it, but I think you could just distort it maybe a bit more. Everybody at saturation. Asunder drums, Asunder synth. Whole thing is fire. Switch vibes 2 times. Should put this on Retrovision's label. It kind of does have the energy. I'd like this clap as well. It's definitely going to be like some really generic clap that we've all heard layered together with another generic clap that we've all heard before. There's not really much more to say. It's like sick. I would love to hear the full version of this. Melodic tech, I guess. Bro ponders. Let's take a listen. Ooh. Damn. Mess with this heavy? Yeah, this seem like the type of thing that you would enjoy. That's so, yeah, the bass is super nice. I like that you give it space as well. I think this is something that like I always run into is like usually the tracks where I have like the craziest sub are also so busy that you don't get to appreciate it. Like, I don't respect my sub enough. That can get taken so out of context. Moving on. New York House drone tours shot on music. True. That's kind of fire though. See, this is the type of thing that I would hear like in an intermission of like some type of live stream where I'd be like, okay, like music selector was cooking. This is really cool. I really love that it sounds so different. I don't know, is there like an actual type of discontent is content with this? Don't have any ideas for break though. Break for this ought to be super simple. Just take 3 elements out of what you already have. Take whatever chord progression you're using, throw it on some really chill, like orally type of synth, throw it on some type of like slight like emulation or like callback type of synth sound that it can be like a preset from like Diva or whatever. And it's just, it kind of sounds like an analog synth, but it's not quite. And then you tweak around with it. You tweak it. Chad, am I losing my mind? Anyway, you mess around with it a bit, do like a little bit of automation. It's kind of just chill, runs in the background over like some hi-hats. And that's already like a really great start for your break. And then like, you don't have to do much more than this. Like you could do some like cool melody inversions or whatever for like your second drop every now and then. And maybe add like, I don't know, like a cowbell with like delay on it or some like little tiny detail stuff. And it'd be fire already. With this type of genre, it's always better to go a little more chill rather than try and like fill up the whole thing with a bunch of crazy stuff. If you just focus on your details and get like all your transitions nice, that's where you can do like a lot and get a lot out of it. I really, really like this. Like, please do more of this. I want to hear more stuff like this. I mean, obviously, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But like, it would be really cool. Do it for me. You are being held at gunpoint. Blood think he collab with Fool and No Mana. Do you have a lot of mana? I do wonder when we're gonna start saying that. By the way, when we're gonna start talking about like you know how we started talking about aura? I think we're gonna start talking about mana. It's gonna be one of those next like Gen Alpha type expressions. Just waiting. Mana over aura. Yes, Terraria invented mana. That's true, actually. What? Oh my god. What? Oh. Only Discontent could take an init sound and make it go crazy like this. Whatever animals you had, I want some. Hell fucking yeah. I can't talk now until the track is finished, guys. This is insane. This is actually insane. He is cooking. Like, maybe... Yeah, it's exactly. What if he's hiding it? What if he did collab with Fool and No Mana? Blood thinks... Bro, it's not Blood. We think he collabed with Fool and No Mana now. Either that or there's a Giga Chad like him living among us and we have to compete with that. I even like this intro. Kind of has like the perfect length of being like... It could maybe be technically like a bit shorter if you wanted to have like the retention thing, but it drops right into drums. It's not even that it drops right into drums, but it drops into like this percussive lead. I do think you could just drop the drums right on here though. Like once you already have them coming in halfway, just drop them at the beginning. This hits so different. I think my favorite though is all the bit crush stuff on the side. It just sounds so hyper real. Actually, after I finish this first sample pack I'm working on, this is the type of stuff that I want to do next. I already have the idea for what I want to do for my next sample pack because it's kind of something along the lines of like this. The first sample pack is like much more analog vibing, and then this I want it to be, the next one I want to be like hyper real. Like I want to do like a lot of this like these hyper genres and then do them in my own style because I think it'd be so sick, and it involves a lot of this like weird bit crushing crazy texture sound. Oh my god, the way it comes in with this. I do think maybe here though you should go to a different lead. And when I say a different lead, I just mean like an evolution or like a wide version of this lead, like a detuned version of this lead. Like even like 3 voice, super detune it. So it sounds really wide. It could be really cool. Because here now, for this part, it works so well because you have so much going on the sides that even mix-wise, it makes perfect sense. Like the whole thing actually has a really good mixing logic to it because you've got these bit crushed, everything on the side. So the high end is already quite blown out on the sides. And then you have this init saw lead in the middle, which is just also has a substantial amount of high end. So they're quite balanced together. But then once you get here, there's not any reason to have it like that. So now it starts to feel a little like weirdly balanced. Wide lead, and it is crazy sound design though. Yeah, it's really, really good. Also here, this, it needs to be filtered more, or at all really, because it just sounds weird when you have this like filtered room stuff. And then all of a sudden you have this dry, unfiltered, un-EQ'd drum over it. I would also reverb this drum. It's like a snare. It's mostly the tail of the snare that needs to be filtered. You can add a long reverb to this as well, like 3 seconds or something, because it'll sound really cool. And yeah, figuring out this section, it sounds amazing, dude. It's really, really sick. There's really not much more for me to say. This stuff to me is like perfect. You can maybe use the drum textures though for my sample pack on the snare, because that snare feels like it could do with just a bit more. Sounds fire though. Great job, dude. For real. Boom, boom, boom. So good, so good. That's like such a blue ball to just stop it there, but Call of Duty Black Ops, is that 3 or 4? See, if it's 3, you're the homie. If it's 4, we got a problem. And get his sickest latest pack. That's 3. Hey, let's go. Dude, Black Ops, sorry, pause. Black Ops 3 was like part of my childhood in a weird way. Cause like 4 was fine as well. And I was not like a big COD kid, but Black Ops 3 like occupies like this specific place in my heart and like my childhood. Yeah, super cool. It's been a while since I've seen your face. Yeah, it was. Sorry, just pause again. It's like arguably one of the most perfect COD games to me. Like maybe it's just nostalgia, but like I love that game. It was so cool. And everyone else I know also loved that game. Gear 2 was also cool, but in a different way.
It's been a while since I've seen your face. How you been? I've really missed this place. Just so you know, you haven't been replaced. Guess I still think of you now, like nothing has changed. And we just can't deny our hearts so beating time. We're both so synchronized. Oh, yeah. And we can't live a lie. In between you and I, there's always love we hide, but it's always from you.
Let's go. Nice drop right into the break.
Just so you know, you haven't been replaced. Yes, I still think of you now, like nothing has changed. And we just can't deny our hearts so beating time. We're both so synchronized. Oh, yeah. And we can't live a lie. In between you and I, there's always love we hide, but it's always from you. It's always from you. You the one. It's always from you.
Ooh. Didn't hear that in the vocal, but that's nice. Okay, cool. The drop might need a little more sub. I like everything in this though. It's like really cool. As far as progressive house, because like I'm not a progressive house guy. Like I was when I was like 14, maybe a little bit, but like never really been so much my thing. But this is cool. I would like to hear a little more sub though, from like that foundation, that like to get that power in there. Otherwise, mostly actually what I want to say is like what could be really cool for this break is just to get a little more width going. So what I would recommend is take 2 notes maybe from the chord progression at like different points, and take the note, throw it, copy it, and put it onto a one shot of like some type of one shot lead, and just have like just have it play out. And if it's like a more sustaining one shot, that's great. But I'm thinking in my brain just like some type of pluck, and then you just throw a load of reverb on it, maybe even 100% reverb, and then pan it out sort of halfway right or halfway left, and just kind of throw those in the mix. And I think it'll make the whole thing sound much deeper without making it more complicated. If you wanted to add harmonies, you could, but I think the benefit of taking it from what's already in the chord progression is it makes the chord progression sound richer, and it doesn't take away anything from the vocal. It just kind of adds extra sauce into the background. If you look on NSJ collab, I mean, I could say the same about like every one of y'all in chat. I should collab with all of you. Damn, I actually had an ambient sample in that song which I made. Yeah, just do more of them. The thing about ambient samples is like, it's usually hard to pick out one ambient sample. It's Death by a Thousand Cuts here, where it's like the best ambiences are made up of like, you know, it's like 10 different layers. At least that's usually how it works for me. One mega collab walls. Oh my god, that would actually be insane. Sanctuary mega collab. That would be dope. Road to Sanctuary release. Oh, let's go. The weekly episode of Road to Sanctuary release. Sanctuary sessions, cooking session. True. This is cool. That extra lead sounds really cool, man. That's really cool. I almost like that it doesn't evolve into like a full B part. It's like this. It has like a cool pitch pew pew to it. Interesting melody and chords. Yeah, the harmonies on Mura stuff are always great. Keep messing with the unique stuff sounds great. I agree. I really agree. Yeah, I think here mostly it's like mixed stuff. Like it just needs to get louder overall, make more loud. But it's very catchy. And then like build out a proper break for it. And I would say with the break, it's kind of hard to tell you exactly what to reference because most of it's just like my preference. But try listening also to some pop stuff. I'm gonna give you like the greatest hits right now. It's like I would listen to some Phineas and just see how that music gets arranged. Like even if you don't listen to it just for like enjoyment, it's worth listening to like an album and like just being like, how does this sound? And really pay attention and be like, hey, like what's going on? That's something I can recommend to all of you, by the way. All of you could benefit a lot from just going and listening to something that's very pro, even if it's not your cup of tea. And then just really listening to it. I mean, for me, I think the best example is like the last Billie Eilish album is like one of those that I would like recommend everybody go and really listen to what's going on in the production, because there is so much going on. There are so many small details and little moments that when you really break them down are really smart, but very simple. There's obviously the fact that like Billie Eilish has very good vocals, but you just can't recreate that unless you're also on that level of vocals. But there's so many things in the production that are just whoa. So it's worth giving a listen to. Maybe a guitar loop. Ah yes, my favorite. Mock that check. Oh my god. I think unless someone else has sent in new ones, this is the last track I have. Oh, never mind. We got the Walkus coming in hot and the Kunky. Holy shit. Sorry, we're gonna have to make that shake at the end. Walkus X ID. I made it while staying at my collaborator's house for 2 days. Oh hell yeah. Let's listen to this. Tyrian, I'll check one more out. Wow. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Whoa. Wow, that's so much. That's crazy. This vocal vibe fits really well. Okay, dude. He's smurfing. What? He's actually smurfing on us. Guys, it's over. He's smurfing on us. Oh, I forgot to add the fucking chat. Chat's like loving this. What? I'm so here for this. Damn. Dude, yeah, that one song. Of course, coming with the goated chats. I would like to formally hand in my resignation, everybody. It was really wonderful spending time with you guys, but that's it. It's done. It's over. Yeah. This is insane. Okay. One vibe is super good. Here. I would say overall the kick in some places feels a bit like it doesn't feel like it's quite the right kick for here, but also the snare, it's mostly the snare actually, I think it just needs like a little more length to it. It needs to be a longer snare to fit for this style, because you have more space to add the snare in, considering the fact that it's not house. Once it gets to the house part, it's pretty perfect. And then here. Perfect transition, really. I don't even know what we're supposed to say about that. Okay, the other thing I'll say is actually also about the kick, but it's here. I think two things. One thing is it needs a little more punch. So on the transient, we need a little more emphasis so that it really feels, and I say emphasis like I really mean like a quite hard transient that just like really gives you that knock. Because like it's fine, but it feels like it only hits with the snare. So I really want to hear that hard transient, and then I'd actually like to hear a top kick for the thump with some width on it, because it doesn't need to be completely mono. I think if it's a little wide, and when I say a little, I mean like, you know, like if this is like the 45-degree angle, like in here is like nice, just so that it feels a little bit more aligned with the rest of the mix. I think that'll be good. Sparta's Fire, Kilohertz Transient Shaper. Yeah, I guess. I didn't see that. Very cool. Music by David Vocoder. This one has to come out. I mean, a lot of your tracks should be released. Like, you should just release them because they're insane. But this one, like, unbelievably good. Such a cool culmination of, like, all the different things you've explored that you've sent to us. Was the Fi submission already the happening it? Okay, even for me, this is a little too much of Kara. Like, I do not capito. Insane. Alright. FTB. Future Bounce? Ooh, good start. Ooh. Very nice.
Cause other times I felt much worse, but really it's what I desire. And love, I hope I get a second chance, cause I could tell just from a glance that everything would change in one instant.
Whoa. Whoa. Damn.
And I'm falling for you. No, I'm falling for you. Stop. I don't wanna reach the end. I'm never going back again. And I don't wanna be just friends. So what? All that wasted energy of thinking we were meant to be. Now it's just a fading memory. And I'm falling.
This riser though.
And I'm falling for you. And I'm falling for you. And I'm falling for you.
Damn, so different. I'm writing down my notes. Okay. So what I want to say for this is, like, honestly, I love this intro. This intro is easily the best, like, break overall that you sent me. I can just tell there's, like, more details going on here. There's more of this Atmos. There's more. This arrangement as well. I love that you, like, start off with a little bit of a melody and then we go into the Atmos here hits really well. A part of me doesn't like that there's no bass here, but I also think it kind of fits for the style. Something about it gives me like this. Normally I'd be like, you need some low end, some power. But here I kind of dig it. Here though, I would say once the like snap and stuff starts coming in here, I would like have just like a pitch up bass where it just goes like just doesn't need to be crazy. Like a Reese will already sound good here, because this is too much. There's too many different things at once, I think. Because then you can kind of have the Reese like just have the tail like release out, sort of boom, and then drop in these. Because it kind of works like this, but not if there's such a big energy jump all at once. Even the way it like gets you automated distortion sounds great. Here, the chord width could be wider. And it's not so much that it could be wider, but I feel like there could be more depth in the layers. Like I think here you need a little bit of something extra in the layering for the chords. So you could do this in two ways. You could, there's more than two ways for sure, but here's two general categories I would say. One, you could add leads, and then if you are going to add leads, I would add a couple of fairly quiet leads that are panned right and left, and that are fairly different from each other, that are just playing notes of your chords. Kind of, I think I recommended it to NSJ earlier, but you could do that for your drop. One of the tracks I'm working on right now, I do that, and it sounds really nice. Makes the chords sound really full. You do need like 4 or 5 leads to get it really working well, but it makes a big difference. Or you could do the other way, which is just add full chord layers. You can combine them as well, but Kyokan new track. Yeah, I am slowly working on stuff. I just have, yeah, this is just a lot. I have too many different projects going on. Yes, it's too many different things. Also, like my part-time work chews up a lot of my time, so yeah. Wait, what are we waiting for, huh? Thank you for your feedback. Absolutely. I think I wanted to say one more thing. Oh, the vocal chop. Feel like this high one, if you know how to, I would drop the formant by a little bit, because it sounds like the pitch is good, but the formant is like the EQ profile that moves with it, and so I think it would make sense if it was like a bit lower, because right now it sounds rather nasally, like it's too much up here, like in the like face and nose region. That's at least the impression that we get. So you kind of want it somewhere a little more in like this head voice type of space. Mi corazón, yeah, it's more like my love, my heart. Corazón is like the literal translation for heart, but yeah, in the expression. I was worried that's what you meant. I guess now we're doing the doubles. Hell yeah. What is this? Oh. Make that shake! super cool. Okay, here's what I think though. Like as like this is like fire, but I wouldn't like really remember this. Like if someone played this in a mix, I wouldn't really be able to remember this track. Like I've heard all of these sounds before. Even this. This is a really nice like vocoded type of thing though. Like it's just really well mixed, but it's not modern DP lead. Okay. Shaking my head, my head. The fill, yeah, the fill's great. Bass house is one of the best genres. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of bass house now is just too derivative. Like I don't know. I'm missing personally that like crazy innovation in bass house that makes me want to like listen to it. There's just too many other genres for me that have like really new, fresh stuff that I would rather listen to. Whereas bass house, it feels like it's been more or less the same. Like we went through like the like really simple bass house era in like 2016, and then it became stamped style until like 2019, 2020, and then it kind of has changed once more into this like this type of bass, which is cool. It's kind of like inspired by like a lot of the trap stuff as well, but since then nothing much has changed, and even then it doesn't feel that like new. It feels like they're just like slight deviations. I like drum and bass because there's so much you can do. Yeah, it's drum and bass is insanely unique. It's also a big genre, right? There's like it's like saying, oh, I like dubstep. It's like, okay, well, there's a lot of different kinds of dubstep, but this is ass. What the fuck, dog? How did this get accepted as boss music? We're gonna find out if it's truly as ass as you say it is. Okay. Is there gonna be a drop? Does sound like it's going for a drop. I want to know like what this boss fight looks like now. Like I'm curious. Cool. Okay, one advice I will tell you though. It's nice to have like an outro, but hopefully when you stem this out, you gave them also like the proper loops. Mazix Trinesis Green Dragon, kind of true though. It does have those type of epic vibes. So when you do the game implementation, what's gonna happen is like they need to loop this somehow so that if you stand in the boss fight for 30 minutes, the music doesn't like weirdly loop. So it's just like a small tip. It's like if you can make these individual loops all stemmable and addable, that's like how you do game implementation. Is like you need to have like these different layers of intensity that you can queue according to in-game events. Like for the drop. Yeah, guys, like the stream. That's actually something I wondered. Like if I ever called out like people being able to like physically like the stream as like a video, Like, I wonder if people will do it. Like, you guys should go like it right now. I can see the number, so I'll know if you do. And if you do, I'll give you, I'll be proud of you because you're contributing to society. Make a collab on this track. That would be kind of crazy. Silence with like a low Reese, then a spawn in. I mean, this does have already boss vibes. I see how this got accepted, but I think you can make some improvements in how it's looping. Yeah, it does feel like the energy as well is kind of a bit all over the place. Thanks. Boss music. I mean, that's what he said. He said this was for boss music for a Roblox game. I'm on the way. I'm the only one that liked since the start of the stream. I mean, it says there's 3 here, so maybe you're just like liking on 3 accounts. Maybe you're just a real one like that. Go to Turismo's recent remix and take that for inspiration. Turismo's insane. Sanctuary Saturday 56. Is it 56? 65. You're lying. Vocal is Lose It All by Matt Nash. That's a good song. Dude, whatever happened to Matt Nash? Did he ever keep making music? I swear he like had some really nice Hexagon releases and then I never... He's still making stuff. Huh. Cool. I gotta listen to this at some point. I just like didn't follow, I guess. Fake fan. Damn, this... Why did this pop off so hard? What? Very weird. Good for them though.
To keep it quiet. I know exactly what I want. It's even worse when I start to fight it.
Oh!
'Cause I love what you got me on.
So you weren't lying. Hell yeah.
Never ever been without you 'cause I need you in my face. I keep telling everybody there is nothing like your taste. No more so be clever what you do. Now I got nothing lose. I spend it all on you.
Up again. Just to feel you on my skin.
Even if it's not the right thing, I'll take things on the wrong. I will lose it.
Wow, that fits so well. See you, Green Dragon. This is so cool, man. I really want to hear the like full, complete version of this. How does this compare to the actual... Wait, I wanna... If I just... Fine. I was hoping it would just show up. Alright. Oh, okay, now it's just not gonna play it. Why is it low-key like yours better. Jonghyun? Yeah, would actually work. Yeah. Loki, send it to him. Like, just send him a promo mail. Be like, hey, I'm working on this. I'd love your thoughts. And if you want to collab, wink, wink. You never know what might happen. He could steal your track. I think that's it though. I think we got all the songs. All right, I really quickly need to make my way to the grocery store now. The worst he can say is no. No, the thing is, the worst he can't say is no. The worst he could do is actually steal it. That would be the worst thing. But like, yeah, the worst he can say is no. What was I gonna say? Yeah, this was a really fun stream. This was a really, really fun stream. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna make the first like little demo thing, so there's at least something out there for the Discontent release. Yeah, I've been hella busy. Hella busy. But we also have one coming out in November, so that'll be really cool. And it's a returning artist who we've had before and who will be back again with a banger. All right, I'm gonna fall asleep till 10. Yeah, you go to sleep. What a trooper, staying up so late. Really appreciate it. Next week's gonna be even more fun. Hell yeah! Are you gonna send us a track next week? You gonna do it? Good night, everybody. Of course, I finally got internet. Can now be part again. Oh, you have You didn't have internet. That makes a lot of sense. All right, pro viewer. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna head out. Bye. You all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you again next Saturday. Bye.